Hello friends, welcome to the channel of Trading Fountain. Today I will give a brief explanation about placing orders in trading platform. So let's begin. So we'll discuss in detail the platform of Zerodha. First of all, we'll open the platform, that is Kite. So this is my watch list. So I'll open SBIN. So in this, first of all, we'll come to know the basics. If you open buy window, in product there are CNC and MIS. So we'll come to know what is CNC and MIS. CNC means a cash and carry. So the name only defines the meaning. You can carry the stock for next day or for the future holdings. If you select the CNC, if you select the CNC, the approx margin it is asking for at the bottom side, it is asking approximate margin of 191.55. So whatever the share rate in the current market it is going, that price only you have to pay to buy the stock. You can see 191.5 rupees. So in the MIS, trade taken in the same day should be squared off before 3:20 PM. So can't carry forward the stock for the next day, and I will show you the approximate margin required for this. See, if you consider MIS, you will need only 33.62 rupees to buy this stock in MIS. The only criteria is you have to square off the position at the end of the day before 3:20 PM. In MIS, you can take the advantage of the leverage provided by the broker. So what is leverage now? Okay, I'll explain you the leverage. Leverage is a margin, okay, margin provided by the broker for intraday, in which you can get around 5 to 20 times of the exposure. Okay, you can see here you are getting for SBI and you are getting almost approximate margin is almost 33.62 rupees you are paying. That means almost you are getting 5 times of leverage in this SBIN. The exposure margin varies, depends upon the stock. For some stocks you get 20x leverage, for some stocks you get 5x leverage, depends on the stock. Now we will see different types of order in the execution window of Zerodha. We'll open the Kite app. If I go to if I go to Tata Steel, I open buy window, I can see 4 orders. One is market, limit, ESL and SLM. So first one will see what is market order. So in market order, price is not specified at the time of placing the order. So if you place the market order, the order will get executed with availability of the buyers and sellers. You can see here, if you select limit, then only in the price box it will ask for a price. If you select the market, it won't ask for any price. If you just swipe to buy, the order will get executed automatically. So this is a market order. Next is limit order. Limit order is an order you will instruct your broker to execute the trade on the specified price. Like if you select a limit here, it will ask for a price, at what price you are going to buy or you are going to sell. So if you enter the price here like 600 rupees, when it comes to 600 only, the order is going to execute like that. So the price reached, then only the order will get executed, or else it will be in a pending stage. Third one is a SL order, or else we can say a stop loss order. The name only defines the meaning actually. So in this, for the executed orders, to restrict the losses when the market moves like against your direction, you will have to place a stop loss for that. So if you come back, if you come to orders, I'll show. See, if you come here, if you say exit, it will ask for a stop loss. So you can place a stop loss here. So stop loss like 11. If you bought the stock at 113 rupees and you are going to sell it on around stop loss is 105. So just keep a bit difference of 1 rupees in this. So 106. If market moves anywhere between 105 to 106, this order will get executed and you will book the losses. In the same way, SLM order, in that the difference is like if you say exit to this, it will ask only the trigger price. So whatever the price you enter here, 500 if you enter. If market comes to that range, automatically your order will get executed. The probability of execution of order is more in SLM order. Now we can see the varieties of order, that is bracket order, cover order, and AMO aftermarket order. So we'll discuss one by one. So in bracket order, as soon as the main order is executed, the system will place two more orders. One is the stop loss order and other is a target order. So in stop loss and target, you have to place the value in absolute terms. So if you buy this stock at 559 rupees and you have to place a stop loss by 1 rupees and target by 2 rupees in absolute terms. So what happens is when the stock moves from 559 to 558, your stop loss get hits and you will book 1 rupees of loss. And in target, what happens if stock moves by 559 to 561 rupees, you will book 2 rupees of profit and you will exit the trade. So that's how it works. And you can see here the trailing stop loss. So what happens is, if you this also you have to place in absolute terms. So if you place 1 rupees of trailing loss, that means when the stock moves by 559 to 560 rupees, the stop loss also moves by 558 to 559 rupees. So this trailing stop loss is helpful just to minimize the losses. So the next one is cover order. So in cover order, what happens is as soon as the main order get executed, the system will place one more order, that is stop loss order. In bracket order, stop loss as well as target order both will place at a time, but in cover order only the stop loss will be placed with the main trade. Okay, so what happens is, if you buy this stock at 559 and if you place a stop loss at 558, so your main order will get execute at 559 rupees with the stop loss of 558. So one more order will get placed at a time. So this bracket and cover order are only meant for the intraday purpose. You can't use this for in cash and carry. And the last one is AM order, that is aftermarket order. So it is a facility provided for the people who can't actively track the market in the market hours. So it is this order will be placed after the market hours, like that is after 3:45 p.m. to the morning 8:59 a.m. that is before start the market. And these order get executed during the pre-market session, that is 9 to 9:07 a.m. So what is this validity? Here you can see two options. One is day and second one is IOC. So what is day? For the most probable all the trades, you have to place a day itself. This IOC will be placed when the order placed should be matched with the buyer and seller in terms of price as well as in terms of the quantity. So what happens is when the quantity and the price get exactly matched, then only your order will get executed, or else it will be in a pending stage. This is all about placing the orders in Zerodha platform. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. And if you have any queries, feel free to comment below. And thank you for watching this video.